Hey there, it's Jono with Social Sphere Media, and just wanted to take a minute and talk about a question that we get quite a bit in regards to websites and online advertising, and it's, do I need SEO and PPC for my website and for my business? All right. And what happens is we build a nice new website, and then a month later, our clients are Googling themselves and finding out that their website's not showing up. They're not number one. They search, plumber near me, and their plumbing business is not showing up. And then they call and they're ticked off because they just spent a lot of money on a website and can't understand why they're not number one in a couple of weeks. And the truth is, what you've got to remember, and what most people forget, is that there are billions of websites being searched by billions of people every day. So to get yours to show up out of billions of websites is a pretty tall order. So first, let me answer this real quick. You may be wondering, what is SEO? What is PPC? So SEO, search engine optimization. What we're trying to do is make Google happy with your website and let Google know who you are, what you do, and where you serve, so that when someone goes looking for your service in your area, it's very obvious and easy for Google to find your website and serve it up, whether that be in the local maps, which is that map pack where the top 3 results show up with the reviews and everything there, or just the normal search engine results page in the organic results. We want to make sure that you show up and that Google has an easy time presenting you to the world. The other thing that we're talking about is pay-per-click ads, or PPC. So that's like Google ads or Bing ads, where we're paying Google to put you at the top of the page when someone searches for terms that you want to show up for. Now, here's the thing. No one is going to see your website for the most part unless you help them to go see it. Now, you may be a business where you just don't care if they see you or not. Your whole point in getting a website was not to necessarily grow your business. You just have a website that you want to refer people to after you've met with them in person, and they're a referral, and that's how you get business. And if that's the way you work, that's cool and that's awesome. But this is not really for you. I'm talking to the people who want to grow their business and get more leads, get more clients, get more customers from their website. And for that to happen, you've got to be found on the internet when people are typing in search terms that relate to your service. So think of it like this. Your website is kind of like a printed brochure. Let's imagine that your website is this really nice brochure you've designed, and you're going to go get 1,000 of them printed out. All right. So now you've got this box of 1,000 brochures. Okay. Now, if that's all you do, if all you do is get the brochure printed, and let's say maybe you set 50 of them on your desk and 20 of them in your lobby and the foyer of your office, whatever, and maybe you keep a few in your car with you. The rest of them are just kind of in that box sitting in the corner in your office, and maybe someone wanders in off the street looking at your office and they take a brochure, but that's just going to be rare. That's how it is if you just build the website and put it out there on the internet. That's kind of what you're doing. You've got a box of brochures that are, for the most part, sitting in your office. Now, search engine optimization would be, SEO would be like if you took those brochures and you went around town putting them in strategic spots where people who might be interested in your service, they're also doing something else there, and they see your brochure and they may or may not take one, but they've at least seen it, and around town it's fairly easy to find one of your brochures. If you want to step it up a notch, then we're talking about PPC, pay per click, where in this case would be like paying someone to take 100 of those brochures and go hand them out to people around town and really put them in the hands of people. But really, PPC and SEO are even better than that, and that's not a perfect analogy, because with SEO and PPC, we're not just handing them to anyone, and it's not just like a billboard that you throw up on the side of the road that hundreds of thousands of uninterested people are driving by, and occasionally you get someone who is interested and calls the number. But we're only going to show this website to people who we know are interested. We're able to target people based on what they've searched on the internet, what we know about them from social media. And as scary as that is, Google knows all this stuff and Facebook knows all this stuff. And so we can target people that we're pretty sure are going to be interested in your service. So that's why you need SEO. That's why you need ads. and your competitors are doing SEO and PPC. So if you just want a website to be legitimate, to legitimize your business, and just in case someone wants to go check you out, then yeah, you don't need SEO or PPC. But if you want people to find you on Google when they're looking for your service, whether it be electrician near me or hamburger, the best hamburger near me, or whatever it is that your service that you offer near me, if you want to show up when people search that in, type that into Google, then you've got to do some search engine optimization. And you've got to, if you really want to step it up, then you need to throw in some pay-per-click into the mix. And it just really isn't even a question. If we want to grow our businesses online through online marketing, then it's not enough just to have a nice shiny website sitting out there. We've got to tell people about it, and we've got to tell Google about it so that Google will show it to the right people.